let's get into it. So, under the University of Michigan Dearborn header, you have four different sections. The first section is the course status section. And if I just click on this, it's going to show me three different options. The first option is open classes only, and these are going to show you all seats that are available with no wait list. The second is open and full with waitlist open. This option can be a good option if you are number one or two on the wait list. And then the third option is open and full, which is the option that you don't want to choose, because all of these classes, it's just going to bombard you with classes that you're not able to get into. So it's not even a helpful option. So we're looking for open classes only. So I'm going to hit save. The second section we're going to look at is the term, and I just showed you that briefly, but if you hit change, you get three different options: the fall 2024 option, the winter 2025 option, and then the summer 2025 option. So if you're coming back to plan for summer early, you're able to access that and kind of poke around and see what you want to set up. Please keep in mind that if you're registering for fall courses, you won't be able to see the winter or summer courses until you're able to register for the winter. So this is definitely it's always important to double check that you are registering for the correct term. So we've selected winter 2025. We're going to hit save. And then the next section is parts of term. You only have one option. So this doesn't apply to fall or winter semesters. This only applies to summer semesters that have three options. You have the full term, so you're going to classes for the full summer semester, or you have summer 1 and summer 2 as an option. And summer 1 is from after you end classes in April until like the middle of summer, and then summer 2 picks up at the middle of summer until the end of summer, where you're getting ready to go back into the fall semester. The last section is the instruction methods, and this section is very important. So you have a couple different options here. The first instruction method is hybrid, and this means that your class is only going to meet one day a week, either virtually or in person, and the rest of the week is online. Next is hybrid, mostly online, and that means your class is usually an online class with in-person exams. It's not very common. Independent study is an instruction method I believe that you're in control of. So you all might have set check-in days, but it's kind of something you're controlling. For in-person, those are classes that are strictly in person, so you will have access to an instructor with either virtual or in-person office hours, and all your work will be done through Canvas. Online asynchronous means there are no meeting times, but it is not a self-paced class. It has due dates. Next, we have online dual, which means there will be virtual meeting times and all work will be done through Canvas. So I'm going to leave mine selected for all of these instruction methods, but you can click whichever ones you want to solely focus on. Okay, so the next header section that you want to be aware of is your breaks section. And you're probably saying, why would I want to select a break? So selecting a break is helpful when you work, you're sharing a car, maybe you have family obligations, or you commute from a long distance and only want to be on campus for 2 or 3 days a week. So there are pros to the break, utilizing the break option, and there are cons to utilizing the break option. A pro to utilizing the break option is that it keeps your schedule balanced. However, it can limit course options and can conflict with science labs. So if you create a specific break when it comes to generating schedules, which we'll discuss later, it can hinder the amount of schedules that Schedule Planner can generate for you, because you're restricting the time frame you plan to be taking classes. Especially with some science labs, they're only happening at specific times on specific days, so you have less of a say in that, less flexibility. So a break may not be as helpful in that regard. So how do you create a break? You're just going to hit the add break button, and you're going to give this break a name. I'm just going to call mine Pals Work. Next, you're going to select a time. So I know I'm at work from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. every Tuesday and Friday. And you do have the option to put it as ongoing, but I'm just going to put it as the 1 to 2025. And then I'm going to add my break. So now it's built into that. So um, once we start, so now it's built into our planning process. So once we start generating schedules, we're going to see what actual courses are available at the time. So where I am not at work.